These just might become the best upgrade servos you can get for an Axial SCX24. How's it going, RC drivers? EcoPower, a division of AMain Hobbies, just sent over these two new servos for me to check out, and they're pretty impressive. They drop right into the Axial SCX24 with no modifications. Actually, it's a really easy install, and they've got some pretty impressive specifications. Now, there's two. This one here that we're gonna go over first is a plastic case servo, metal gears, and it's priced at $19.99, just a few dollars more than a stock replacement servo from Axial. It's the ECP827X24. It's also waterproof, it's got a 1-year warranty, and it's high voltage. It's got a coreless type motor. The output shaft is a mini 25 tooth spline, and check out the speed on this. At 6 volt, it's 0.1 seconds at 60 degrees, and at 8.4 volts, it is 0.08 seconds. Over in the dynamic torque, at 6 volts, it's 48.6 ounce inches, and you gotta remember the stock servo is like 18 ounce inches. So that's a lot more right off the bat. And if you have a speed controller where you can regulate the BEC, pump it up to 8.4 volts, you could get 62.5 ounce inches of torque. And the weight of the servo is 16 grams. So let's take a closer look at it. This is pretty cool, guys. I don't know why, and anybody didn't think of this sooner. So here is the servo, and do you notice anything missing? It doesn't have the mounting ears. That's because they molded the mount right into the bottom, and you get rid of the servo mount that's on the axle, and you mount this servo directly to the axle. That's absolutely awesome. It also has two mounting points for the upper link. It has a decent sized lead to it, so if you've relocated your electronics, you've got some length to play with there. Again, metal gears on the inside. Pretty great looking servo, and then they go and top it off by including a metal servo horn as well. And it's a clamping servo horn. It's got the EcoPower logo etched on it, and it has different size holes at the end of the horn. So if you got larger screws from an aftermarket steering link, you have that option to use the larger hole in that arm. So that's really cool. Then check this one out. This is an all metal option, high torque, high speed. Let's check out some of the specs on this. Again, coreless motor, 25 tooth spline, and then the operating speed at 6 volt is 0.09 seconds. At 8.4 volt, 0.07. The dynamic torque is at 6 volts is 123 ounce inches of torque, and then at 8.4 volts, 173. That's pretty wild. The name of the servo is the WP173X24, and this one retails for $54.99. So it's priced really competitive with other high-end servos out there. But remember, this one also has the mount built into it as well. You gotta see this, just a great looking servo. Comes in this nice plastic package, little foam surround. It also comes with some plastic servo horns, but it has the metal clamping servo horn already on it. And check out that all metal case. Looks really good. It's got the EcoPower logo etched onto it. It's got a rear exit lead wire. You can see the rubber grommet around it because it is, again, waterproof. And then there is your mounting point, machined aluminum mounting point as part of the servo. This is really awesome. It's probably only gonna take a few minutes to install these, so why don't I show you how easy it is. Before I forget, links will be in the video description below for these. Now, it only took me 3.5 minutes to install the servo with an electric driver. That was pretty easy, very quick to do, and very impressive. I put the 827 into my C10, and I instantly noticed that it has more torque than the stock one. If you got 20 bucks to throw out your SCX24, I'd highly recommend doing it if you're still rocking the stock servo and you're looking for more. I know there's tons of SCX24s out there, and I'm sure there's some people that want to upgrade their servo at some point. Definitely worth 20 bucks. Now, if you got some more money to throw at it, This 173 is insane. It has so much torque. It can literally throw the truck around, and it's very quick as well. I know some people don't like high-speed steering servos and scale cars because it's not, you know, very scale, but it's very impressive how much speed and power this thing really does have. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with EcoPower. The concept, the power, the torque, and the price. If you plan on adding one to your SCX24, let me know in the video description below.